Hi, my name is Joy and I'm an independent consultant with Arbonne. I'm making this video to tell you a little bit about Arbonne, a little bit about myself and how I was introduced to Arbonne, and a little bit about our 30-day program, which that's the products that you see up here behind me. I was introduced to Arbonne through this program, which completely changed my life, but we'll get into that. Like I said, my name is Joy, and I'm an independent consultant. I have had several very serious health issues in my past. One of the most recent and worst of them all was I was diagnosed with Guillain-Barré syndrome in 2010. So that left me in a wheelchair for a couple of years, and it also caused other residual health issues, high blood pressure, weight gain, high acidity level in my system, and that's just to name a few. So even though I am fully recovered from the illness itself, there was still some other stuff lingering around. And also I have 1-year-old twin girls, so I was on bed rest for most of that pregnancy. So that, kind of added to some of the issues that I was having. At the time, I was exposed to Arbonne. So before I tell you how I was exposed to Arbonne, if you're like me, you may have never heard of it. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about who Arbonne is. Arbonne is a company that was founded in Arbonne, Switzerland. It was founded in 1975, and they moved here to the United States they've been here for 38 years, which is awesome because, they're credible. They've established, themselves as a company. One of the most beautiful things about Arbonne is even though that they moved their headquarters here to the United States, they still go by the European guidelines as far as their ingredients and everything. So if you don't know, the United States has only banned a whopping 14 harmful substances from our products and from our food. And that is not the case. The European Union has banned over 2,000. Yeah. Big difference. So they still go by those guidelines, which is amazing. All of their products are pure, safe, and beneficial. They're plant-powered, soy-free, vegan. That is to include the makeup line, the women's skincare. We have a baby care line called ABC, and the men's skincare. Okay, so that's a little bit about Arbonne. So I was scrolling through my newsfeed. Keep in mind the health issues that I talked to you about earlier. I was scrolling through my newsfeed, and a very good friend of mine was posting about this program that she did and some of the results that she had, which were great. I was like, I need that in my life. So I reached out to her, and she told me what it was, and lo and behold, it was Arbonne's 30 Days to Healthy Living program. So she put me in touch with my sweet friend Sarah Keener, who locked arms with me and walked with me through the program. It was absolutely amazing. So I did 2 rounds right off the bat. Like I said, that's only one of the health issues that I've had in the past. I've had several. So, my system is going to be different from someone else's. I just figured that was what I needed. So let me just tell you a little bit about what the 30-day program is and what it isn't. First, what it isn't. It's not a fad diet. If you're just trying to lose some weight really quickly and not really change any habits, this is definitely not for you. If you want to adopt a healthier relationship with food, get a really awesome jump start to a healthier lifestyle, this is definitely for you. Will you lose weight on the program? Just about everybody that I've seen absolutely has, because weight loss is a side effect of wellness, taking out the right things while also adding the right things. But this is not a crash diet of any kind. So I do want you to keep that in mind. During the program, we're going to avoid harmful foods, inflammatory foods. When I say harmful, I mean processed foods, artificial flavors, and things of that nature. Things that are really harsh on our system, like dairy. We're going to avoid soy, things of that nature. I'm going to just do a high level overview because in the interest of time, I want to keep the video, at a decent length. But definitely, if you're interested, when you contact me, we'll go over all that. But yeah, those are the things that we're going to want to avoid. Also part of the program is balancing out your blood sugars. Them spiking and everything is no good. That's going to be done through the course of the program. We're also going to decrease the intake of toxins while also supporting the elimination of toxins, which is a really big deal. So also through the program, it is going to help our absorption rate of nutrients while adding in all of the nutrients that our bodies really need, because we need a full spectrum of nutrients. So that's just a little bit about what the program is aimed at. So I'm going to introduce you to the products, and then I'll tell you a little bit about my results that I've had on it. Okay, so behind me is everything that's included in the 30-day program. Here is the protein. The protein powder, like I said, every single thing Arbonne does is vegan, gluten-free, and plant-powered, which means, it's botanically based. And that includes everything that you see behind me. The shakes are coming in vanilla and in chocolate. This is a kit I'm going to actually use. So the vanilla is up here. These are going to replace 1 to 2 of your meals a day. So right there, that's going to be helpful, because another thing that we're going to try to avoid, we're going to succeed at avoiding snacking on things that are not healthy. We're gonna take those things out, and we're gonna replace them with these things, and with the shopping list that we provide for you. That is also a part of the program. Okay, and here is the fiber boost. The majority of people do not get enough fiber. You can Google it; it will tell you the same thing. This is going to make sure that you are getting that. Although I'm not going to go into detail, I will tell you a little bit. Unfortunately, our bodies are not used to getting all of the good things that it needs. And seeing as how this is plant-powered, it's made out of all things that you can pronounce. I think it's only 11 or 12 ingredients in it. But for most of us, we're going to have to start off with like an eighth of the regular dose and work our way up. Okay, so these are the Fizz Sticks that I live for. I live for. These are going to replace coffee, sodas, juices, any of that type of stuff that you were drinking before the program. Let me talk to my coffee drinkers for a minute, and my people that like to have the occasional cocktail. If you just freaked out, it is okay. I was once a coffee drinker, and I like to have the occasional cocktail. It's only for 30 days. Again, that's one of the things that's more harmful on our system, and while we're trying to eliminate toxins, we want to give our system a break. For the coffee drinkers, when you're starting a program, I would definitely want to suggest that you start off first thing in the morning with your Fizz Stick, or you can make what we in Arbonne call a tizzy, which is a detox tea and a Fizz Stick together. It does have the Fizz Sticks do have a little bit of caffeine, but it's naturally occurring caffeine that comes from green tea extract, and there's B vitamins, a whole bunch of wonderful stuff in there that's going to be your little pick-me-up, and it's going to replace all those other drinks that you would normally have. The detox tea is absolutely amazing. It's going to support digestion. It's also going to support the elimination of toxins, and it tastes great. I was already a tea drinker, so it wasn't really hard for me to implement. I'm telling you, if you weren't, just remind yourself how much your body is going to thank you and how much your future self will thank you afterwards. And I promise you, you will get through it. Plus, I'll be cheering you on every step of the way, so it's okay. Okay, so next that comes in it is our body cleanse. It was just reformulated at our global training conference last year in Vegas. It is lemon ginger and it tastes amazing. It is also going to help with the elimination of toxins. And last but not least is our Digestion Plus. This right here was one of, like, all of them worked in concert to help me get to the place where I am right now in my health, which is the best that it's been in a long time. But this right here, I think, was one of the key things that got me there. It has prebiotics, probiotics, and enzymes. It is absolutely amazing. You can add this and the fiber boost in with your shakes if you want to do it that way. You can have it by itself, just in some water. Like I said, I'm not going to go into too much detail about that. If you are interested and you contact me because you want to do this, we will definitely go over all of that then. I just want to give you a high-level overview of what the products are and what the program is. So I will tell you a little bit about what the program did for me. For one, it increased my energy, which I desperately needed. Not just because of having twins, which that's definitely a big part of it, but I'm pretty sure most people have experienced going through a day feeling really tired and feeling really sluggish, and it feels horrible. And that's how I felt all of the time, and I don't feel that way anymore, which is great. I've lost some weight, which, like I said earlier, from the health issues that I've had and from my pregnancy with the twins, I really needed to do that. And the weight is actually still coming off, even though I'm not on a strict 30 days, just because I make healthier food choices now that my relationship with food has changed, now that I know what I know. So through the program, I also realized how important it was for other people to really know about this, and because I feel like so many people need this. So here's one of the things, if you're really trying to figure out who this is for, the beautiful thing is it's good for you, and it's actually for everyone. Everyone needs to detox at some point in time, give their bodies a break, and make sure that they are intaking everything that their bodies need in order for them to function properly. One of the other benefits of the program is a lot of people have food irritations that they're not even aware of exactly what it is until they do the program, and we take all of those harmful things out, and during the reintegration period, as they start to put those foods back in, it's easier to pinpoint what the culprit was. For me, one of my big culprits was dairy. Dairy is not my friend. I know many people that have figured out that them and gluten don't really get along. Although gluten has been around for a long time, it's a highly processed crop. So with that comes in a lot of other things, which reminds me to mention another thing that these products do not have is GMOs. There are no GMOs in these products. So that is also amazing. So along with that, and who might need this program, let me tell you, every single person needs to do some type of maintenance on their body. If you have had a car that you did not do maintenance to, you know without a shadow of a doubt what will happen. You definitely will not be driving that car for long. Our bodies are no different. We have to make sure that we're doing that maintenance. When we don't, those toxins and all of that stuff build up in our system, and it comes out sideways in the form of illness, in the form of fatigue. The majority of our serotonin levels and our immune system is in our gut. So the health of our gut is extremely important. It can actually affect, and by taking care of it properly, can improve those things. So with me finding out all of that, which all of that I found out since I first was exposed to the program, I decided I really wanted to be a vessel for God to share this information with other people. It's all about us living our best life, right? In order for us to live our best life, we have to have the energy and the vitality to be able to go out and do that, to do the things that we want to do, to be able to work our jobs and still spend time with our family and our kids. We have to be able to do that. So in order to do it happily, I'll say that. So that is what motivated me, along with a little divine intervention that helped me get over my fear of doing something like this. That's what motivated me to become a consultant, because really and truly, I want to help as many people be well as I possibly can, be completely and totally well. So I would love to lock arms with you and help you do the same thing, whether it's through our 30-day program. Like I said, we also have other lines. We have the men and women's skincare line. Of course, we have the nutrition, and we have makeup, and the baby care line, which is called ABC, that I got from my littles. I love it. It's safe. It works great for them and their skin. One of my babies has very, very sensitive skin, so that was something I was concerned about. So if you are like me and you hear become a consultant, like, don't they have to sell stuff and talk to a whole lot of people? I was like, no, that's not for me. Here's the thing. People are going to get products like these for themselves and their families anyway. It might as well be something that's good for the environment and that's good for them and that you can believe in. I wholeheartedly believe in these products and in this company, which is the reason why it was a no-brainer for me to be a part of it. Along with that, they have the most amazing community I have ever been a part of. So many people that truly not only love the Lord, but really want to see other people doing well, being healthy, and being happy. My upline, Sarah Kina, she, from the moment I decided that I was going to be a consultant, she locked arms with me, has helped me train, everything. So I was never out there in the dark trying to figure out what I was going to do. And the same would be for you if you decide that this is a choice that you want to make for your family. If fear or whatever else might be holding you back, I really do want you to think about what life would be like for you in 5 years if you change nothing. If you keep working the job that you're working right now, if you keep eating the foods and the way that you're eating right now, what would your life look like in 5 years? Because we really do have to be concerned about that, because those 5 years are gonna come. They're gonna come regardless. And my hope is that 5 years from now, we are all healthier, happier. I would love to help you in your journey. If you would like to be healthier, happier, or if you would like to start an Arbonne journey of your own. If you have this video, you should know how to get in contact with me, but just in case you don't, you can reach me at consultingwithjoy@gmail.com. You can reach me on Facebook, MJ Williams, MJoy Williams. I'm so sorry about that. MJoy Williams on Facebook. And let me see. I don't have my Arbonne link readily available, but I did a search. There's only 2 of us. There's only 2 of us. And there's a marked difference between me and the other Melinda Williams, so it won't be hard to find. So I hope to hear from you soon. I would love to lock arms with you and begin your own Arbonne journey. Thank you so much for your time.